All right, boys and girls. So here we are on page 663. We are estimating sums and differences and looking at fractions. The first step we need to do is we need to look at a fraction and decide whether it's closest to a whole number or zero. So let's go ahead and look at 7 1/3 plus 4 2/3. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to estimate the 7 1/3. Then we'll do the same to the 4 2/3, and then we'll add them together. So we're going to put that in our brain, 7 1/3 and 4 2/3. We're going to come on over here to our whiteboard. And we're going to work it out. Okay. So 7, I already forgot. 7 1/3 and 4 2/3. Plus 4 2/3. Okay, so without looking at the 7, let's go ahead and just look at the 1/3. You can do this in a variety of ways. Some of you might just know this off the top of your head. But sometimes the best thing to do is draw a picture. So let's go ahead and draw our pizza or our box or whatever you want, and let's make it into 3 even slices. Even's the key here, people. So how many slices am I going to shade? 1. Is this closer to 1 whole or closer to 0? It's closer to 0, right? So we know with rounding, something has to be half or more in order for it to go next door, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the balloon floats up. Same thing here. If it's not at least half, it's rounding to 0. So we're going to round this little guy to simply 7. Okay, now let's do the same thing with 2/3. And that's kind of nice. We have the same denominator, so same number of slices. I have my pie. And now I'm going to shade 2 slices, 1 and 2. And that's not really a very pretty pie, is it? That's okay. There we go. Is this closer? Well, first, is this a half or more than a half? Yeah, right? Because if I drew a half down like that, I'm going over it. I have more than a half. So I'm closer to a whole. So if I imagine I have my 4, but then this little guy, this fraction, turns into a whole, I really have 4 plus 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. So the numbers I'm dealing with in my problem are 7 plus 5. 7 plus 5 equals 12. The end. That's all you do. Okay. We're going to go ahead and jump over to page 665, and we're going to work through a couple problems together. So, starting at number 4. So I have 7 2/3 minus 4 1/4. And again, some of you might just do this right off the bat. You might just scribble on the side, oh, 7 2/3 is really close. It's closer to this than this. Go for it. But for everyone else, we're going to walk through it. 7 2/3 minus 4 1/4. Okay, so I have 7 2/3 minus 4 1/4. All right, well, our first step is figuring out, is 2/3 closer to 1 or 0? You can draw this or you can know this. We just did this in our last problem before, so it should be fresh on your brain. 2/3 is more than a half, and if it's a half or more, it's going to turn into a whole. So the 7 2/3 is actually going to be 8, because this fraction turns into 1. So 7 plus 1 equals 8. Let's do the same thing to the 1/4. And if any of you are bakers at home, you'll know that it takes 2/4 to make a half. So I already know this is less than a half. But for the sake of visuals, let's just go ahead and draw it out. So I have my 4 pieces because my denominator is a 4, and I'm going to shade 1 because my numerator told me to. 1/4. Is that less than a half? Yes, it is. So this fraction is going to be like adding a 0. So the number it's estimated to is simply 4. So what am I subtracting? 8 minus 4. Well, what is 8 minus 4? That's 4. That's not too bad, is it? Okay, let's let's do one more together, and then I think you guys will be on the right track. Okay, let's look at problem number, let's find a harder one here. Let's do problem number 12. Okay, so problem number 12 is 12 and 7/10 plus 9 and 3/5. 12 and 7/10 plus 9 and 3/5. Okay, my first step, round 7/10. You could draw something to illustrate this, or in your brain, you know 7/10 actually equals this, right? So we could think of 7/10 is greater than 50 cents. 50 cents is half of $1, so I already know that I'm more than half. So that's one way to do it. Or you can think of, okay, well 5 is half of 10, so 5/10 would be 1/2. 7/10 is more than 1/2, so that's another way to do it. Or you can make a picture. And with all the tools you've learned, pictures are great, but at this point we should kind of be veering away from them, but they're a great tool to come back to if we need it. Okay, let's make my 10 slices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to make that last one a little prettier. There we go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. How many am I going to shade? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Am I more than a half? Yeah, definitely. I only have 3 spaces left. So that is going to turn into a whole. So 12 plus 1 equals 13. Beautiful. So that's the new number. Now let's do the same with 3/5. Well, first, think, what is half of 5? Because fractions are just division problems, right? So 2.5 would be half of 5. Is 3 more than 2.5? Yeah. So 3/5 is going to be more than a half. So I'm not really sure what this 3/5 is going to look like, but I know it's going to be more than a half. And I'm going to draw it to prove it. I'm going to use a pizza this time, and I'm going to make it into 5 slices. So 1, oh man, maybe not a pizza. That's a little rough. Yeah, we're going to get rid of that. Let's go back. Let's go back to the nice sheet cake. Nice and comfortable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need my eraser to get rid of that last guy. Didn't count very right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many am I going to shade? 3. 1, 2, 3. Is that more than half? Yeah. So kind of start with these guys. Start familiarizing yourself with those fractions. Be able to look at a fraction and determine what whole number it's closest to, whether you're working with a mixed number or just a regular fraction. Start familiarizing yourself with that estimating process, and you will get a lot of practice through this lesson. So anyways, 3/5 is closer to 1 that I just showed here because it is a half or more. So it's like adding plus 1. 9 plus 1 equals 10. So what am I working with? 13 plus 10 equals 23. Excuse me. And there you go. That's your answer. Okay. If your task today is to complete page 665, if you have any questions or you're not sure how to do this, I encourage you to come to the 1:30 office hours and we will answer all your questions there. All right, good luck.